Hi, Clarity fam. Welcome to your reading. Today, we are diving into how he secretly thinks of you. And trust me, honey, you're in for a treat. But before we get into it, take a moment here and meditate on the three cards. Pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This is card one, intuition, card two, patience, and card three, direction. So let's get straight into your reading. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. Listen, this is how he secretly thinks of you. And trust me, honey, you're in for a treat because we are about to uncover everything he's been thinking, but keeping on the low. Ready to read him like a book? Because I know you can. Your intuition is on point, and you know exactly what's been going on. So let's get right into it. Card one. I see you here. All right, it's the intuition card and the teal blue glass crystal. This is where your energy is drawn, right? And baby, let me tell you right now, you've been feeling this man's vibe and your intuition is not lying. Listen up. You know it. He knows it too. He might be trying to act like he's got it all together, but guess what? You can see right through him. Yeah, and he's totally aware of it because you are in tune with everything that's been on his mind. And guess what? He's been thinking about you just as much, if not more, than you think. Okay? So I want you to trust that gut feeling, babe. Trust it because all those little hints that you've been picking up on, all that stuff you've been picking up on, yep, they're real. That little voice in your head telling you that, you got this man figured out. Keep listening to it because it's got the tea. That voice in your head has the tea. Intuition is your superpower. And today, it's going to serve you right, okay? Because you already know what's up, okay? Now, let me tell you something about this crystal. Okay, it's teal blue. Okay, it's teal blue and it's all about clarity and psychic insight. So that means you're about to get the truth that you have been asking for, the clarity on what he's really feeling and thinking about you. Okay, stay with me now because we're not done yet. We're just getting started with this. And I am going to pull more cards, right? And by the time we're done, you're going to have a full picture of what's going on in his heart and mind. So buckle up and let's see what's coming next. All right, so let's see here. What is the energy as it does relate with this man? You got the Aries energy coming through. And y'all know Aries don't play. Aries is a fire, radical energy, right? So let's see here. We're going to pull a second card. So we're going to read Aries, the energy of Aries. And let's see here. You got, look at that, the Nine of Swords. Okay. So you got some air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, and then you have Aries here. And so this energy, the fire and the air energy, could be seen in the top placements of your birth chart or his in the sun, moon, or rising signs, okay, as a confirmation. So let's see what's up. Baby, with Aries coming through, this is strong, right? And we all know how fiery and radical those Aries vibes can get. You know, Aries isn't here for any games, and they're all about that bold, action-packed energy. So if you're dealing with someone who's got Aries in their chart, whether it is the sun, the moon, or rising, it could also be in the seventh house of relationships. But you best believe you're not going to hide, right? They're not going to hide how they feel for too long. They're not, because they're straightforward. They take risk and they're constantly moving forward, never stagnant. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and bring in the Nine of Swords. Okay. So this air energy, it's Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra vibes. This is where things get interesting because the Nine of Swords, it tells me like there's some mental tension and anxiety brewing in his mind. Okay, so this man might be dealing with some sleepless nights. Okay, and overthinking like what's going on between you two. When it comes to you two, he's overthinking that. So this energy is intense and it's clear he's feeling a lot more than he's letting on. But Aries energy, well, Aries doesn't like to sit still with anxiety. They'll either act on it impulsively or shut it down completely. So there's like this push and pull of wanting to go for it, but being held back by his mental worries. All right. So what does this mean for you? Listen, well, this is a blend of fire and air, which means that there's a lot of passion, but it's also mental chaos. Okay, so yeah, he's feeling strongly for you, but can't seem to like sort out all of his thoughts, his fears, right? Fears are racing in his head, so he's torn. But here's the kicker. You can sense it. You're picking up on these mixed signals and this tension because, honey, listen, his mind is on overdrive. It's on overdrive now. Okay, so stay tuned because we're about to dive deeper. I'm pulling more cards. And listen, make sure you stay until the end of your reading because I'm going to summarize your total energy, all right? And we're going to unlock the next layer of his energy right now. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. All right. Okay. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? I couldn't let you get too close to me, is what he says, baby. And guess what? He means that. So let me see. Let me pick up on the actual deepest meaning of this message, okay? Listen, I'm feeling it. He's saying it. He's saying it here. I couldn't let you get too close to me. And guess what? He means it big time because there's something holding him back from fully opening up to you. And I can feel it in the energy. It's like he's been holding on to something. So whether it's fear, past baggage, or just that classic, Aries energy of wanting to protect their heart and really not get too vulnerable. Right? Man. So I am getting a sense here that he's been distancing himself, but it's not because he doesn't care. Oh, no. It's because he cares too much. See, especially with this Aries energy that came through, like if they let you in too close, you're not just getting their attention, you're getting their whole heart. Okay? And that scares him. It's the fear of vulnerability, right? So he feels like, like it's a risk that he's just not ready to take yet. So he holds back. But let me tell you this. This doesn't mean it's game over. It doesn't. It's actually a huge clue that he's invested. It's a huge clue. So stay with me because we're about to go even deeper and uncover more of his secret thoughts and intentions. But baby, trust your intuition, babe, because you are already on the right path. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's pull more cards. All right. Let's see. What is the energy as it does relate? What is his secret feelings? What is he hiding? Look at that. The Syrians, responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. I actually absolutely love this oracle deck because it's from the Mystical Martian Oracle. It's one of my favorite decks. But let's take a look and see what's really going on. Okay. Here's the thing. There's a lot beneath the surface here, right? There is a whole lot, but here's what's coming through. Responsibility, lessons, and growing up. So that's the key theme here, honey. He's dealing with some heavier stuff beneath the surface. So it's like he's at a crossroads right now and really trying to navigate life and figure out what he needs to prioritize. So whether it's you, his own growth, or like something from his past, okay? But here's the thing. He's not ready to admit this because he is hiding behind pride and fear. The thing is, there are lessons that he still needs to learn. And right now, it's like he's pushing them aside because he's not sure how to handle the maturity. It takes a real, he's not, this is the thing. He's not sure how to handle the maturity that it takes to really face them head on, right? To really face the responsibility. So this isn't about you. It's about his inner conflict. And he's scared of taking that next step and committing to something real. So that's why he's pulling away. Okay? And this man has some things to figure out within himself first before he can move forward. He got some stuff to unpack. And it's a whole lot of baggage. You know what I mean? So what does this mean for you? Well, don't take this personally. Do not take this personally. It's not that, he's not feeling you. It's that he's still processing his own growth and maturity. So, and until he does that, he's not going to be able to give you the clarity you're looking for. Now, let's take a deep breath because we're about to unlock the last part, right? Of we have 2 cards to go. We're getting to the final part. Okay, so I'm going to pull your next card. 2 cards to go. All right, so what is the energy spirit as it does relate here? What is coming through? What is his secret emotions? What is this man hiding? Look at that. The sun. Baby, this is how he sees you. Man, the sun is really nice coming through. This just shifts the total energy, right? This shifts the whole vibe when you see the sun come through. I do want to point out that the sun does rule over Leo. Okay, so we got the sun. Oh yes, this is big. So this is how he sees you. The sun energy. And let me tell you this is powerful. The sun is all about light, clarity, and joy. It's the most positive card in the deck. And, when it comes to how he views you, it's clear. He sees you as someone who brings warmth and radiance into his life. So he's attracted to your energy, your vibe, and the way you illuminate everything around you. Okay. Now, he might not be showing it fully, but internally, he's already seeing the sparkle you bring. He's already seeing it. Now, let me tell you something. This card shifts the entire energy of this reading. Okay. Before, we had some of the mental tension and that holding back. But now, with the sun coming through, this tells me that he's not as closed off as it seems. And he is just trying to figure it out, how to handle all these big emotions. Okay. His heart is drawn to you and he can't deny the pull. But don't get it twisted. He's still holding back, really trying to protect himself. But on a subconscious level, he sees the light that you bring into his life. He sees that, right? And I'm feeling it, girl. Okay? He's definitely drawn to you more than he lets on. All right? So, yeah. All right. So, let's see. Okay, so we got one more card to go and it's going to unlock everything. So hold tight. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. All right, so let's see. What is the energy as it does relate coming through? Give me a second. Let me organize your cards really quick so that we can, let's see here. All right, okay. Okay, so let's see. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? Look at that. The epidote crystal. Go deeper. The epidote is spelled E-P-I-D-O-T-E. And I find this quite interesting coming through because this is what we were talking about the whole time. His emotions and what's happening with him, right? So he's holding some things. But let's see if we can find out what they are, right? Let's see what the heck this man is hiding, bro. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, I'm ready. Here we go. I just had to take a pause. I'm feeling like some very strong energy. All right, so look at that. The epidote crystal has come through and it's here. And this is a powerful energy. I find it incredibly interesting that this stone showed up because we have been talking this whole time about his hidden emotions and what's going on beneath the surface, right? So the epidote crystal is all about going deeper into the truth, uncovering what's been buried and getting to the heart of the matter. So baby, let's dig in and see what's really happening with this man. Okay? So what is he holding back? Here's what I'm picking up. The epidote energy is saying that, there are some emotions he's not dealing with. It's like he's been storing them away, pushing them deep down, and really not letting them surface. Okay, so this card is telling us that he has unresolved feelings and inner conflict that he hasn't fully processed yet. So I feel like he might be scared of letting them out, or he could be protecting himself because of like past pain, something that happened to him in the past, right? But guess what? The truth, what's done in the dark will always come to light. And the truth here is ready to come to light as well. I want to make sure you can see your card. Okay. So he can't hide. He cannot hide from this much longer. And this is the thing. If he's going to move forward, whether it's with you or on his own, he's going to have to confront these feelings because the epidote crystal is telling us it's time for emotional growth and healing. So what does this mean for you? Well, it means that he's on the edge of a breakthrough. But right now, he's still holding on to things that are, keeping him stuck. And so there's a shift coming through, and it's going to force him to face these emotions head on. All right. So stay with me because we're almost to the finish line, and I'm going to summarize all the energy right now. We're summarizing this energy to, so you can get the full picture of this man and his true feelings for you. Okay, so don't go anywhere. We're summarizing right now. All right. Okay. All right, honey. It's time to wrap it all up and give you the full picture of what's really going on with this man and his true feelings for you. So let's break it down. From the very beginning, we saw that he's hiding a lot. Okay, he's hiding a lot. So there's tension, some mental struggles, and emotional walls that he has put up to protect himself. But deep down, he's drawn to you. He is drawn to you. Okay, and his heart is pulled in your direction. The Sun card revealed that he sees you as a radiant magnetic force in his life. You light up his world. Even if he's not showing it on the surface, okay, he's holding back because of fear, past experiences, or maybe even confusion about his own emotions. Okay, so we also picked up on the epidote crystal here, which tells us that, yes, he has some unresolved emotions and inner conflicts. So there's definitely like a lot more beneath the surface than he's letting on. And it's like he is still sorting through his own feelings. Okay. The truth is ready to surface, but he's not quite there yet. Okay. He is still protecting himself from whatever has hurt him in the past. But here is the kicker. Right? Here is the kicker. He's starting to feel the shift, okay? Like there's growth, there's healing, and there's a sense that he can't keep these feelings bottled up each longer. So yes, while, he's been holding back, his emotions are starting to unravel, and he's likely to face them, face those emotions sooner than later. So what does this all mean for you? Well, darling, listen, you got the upper hand in this situation. Okay, you got the upper hand. He's got feelings for you, but he's working through his own stuff. Okay, so keep trusting your intuition, keep being the light. All right, and know that this is a process and it's not going to be instant, but he's drawn to you, and that energy is going to get stronger as like time goes on. Okay, so what do you need to do now? Trust yourself. Trust yourself, because the energy is moving and things are shifting for him as well. So stay confident, stay grounded, and know that, his feelings for you are real, even if he's not ready to fully express them just yet. Okay, so that is your reading. Stay tuned for more, and always trust your inner wisdom. Big things are coming your way. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. We're about to dive into the juicy details of his secret feelings for you. You've been thinking it? I know you have, okay? And it's time to uncover the truth. So we're gonna see what's been going on in his mind, what he's hiding, and what he's really feeling deep down. So let's get into it. I got you covered, okay? So today we are stepping into the energy of the second card, okay? And you're gonna want to stay until the end of your reading, because listen, we're gonna unlock the energy and just really dive deep. So let's see what's coming through. Card 2, your energy draws you here to the Patience card, paired with the Tangerine Glass crystal. Okay, so we are talking about the patience card. But don't get it twisted. I'm not here to tell you to wait forever. Nah. Mm-mm. Baby, patience doesn't mean waiting around, do nothing. It's about trusting the flow, knowing that things are moving and not forcing it. Okay. So you got this, trust me. All right. You got this, trust me energy about you, and he trusts you. Okay. So, um, let's keep reading, baby, because we're diving in. So I want you to keep your intuition sharp because Spirit has blessed you with a very strong sense of intuition. So a lot of times you doubt yourself, but you really have to start trusting yourself. Card 2. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull your next card and see what's coming through. All right. The 4th house. This is the 4th house in an astrological birth chart. And honey, this is about the home, the past. All right. And it's about self-care as well, rejuvenation, having good habits, your comfort, having comfort, the inner world. But we'll dive into what the 4th house means as it relates to his feelings, okay? So you also have here the 2 of Pentacles. All right. The 4th house and the 2 of Pentacles. It's actually pretty interesting coming through. All right. So let's start here, of course, with the 4th house. I want to point out something, that the 4th house, it rules over Cancer. Okay, so it's zodiac sign Cancer, right? I feel like this person sees you, you feel like home to this man. You are one of the only people where this man knows for sure he's safe. Okay, he knows that he is safe when it comes to you. Okay. But baby, this energy is getting real. Okay. So with the 4th house and the 2 of Pentacles coming out together, now this is where we dig into the realty. Okay. So let's talk about it. I want to go a little bit deeper into what the 4th house means in astrology. Okay. It rules the home, the past, the roots, and the private little inner sanctuary where we all go to feel safe. So this tells me that he's been doing some deep emotional reflecting, and possibly without even realizing it. Okay, so he may be thinking about where he feels safe, who feels like home, and how he wants to feel nurtured. Okay, and guess what? Your energy is wrapped up, baby. It's wrapped all up in that vibe, in the vibe of home. And he's not just drawn to you physically. You stir up some very personal emotions with this man. You stir up, vulnerability and like those comforting emotions inside of him. And you remind him of peace, of safety, of belonging. All right. But hold up. Let's not stop here because, listen, we also got the 2 of Pentacles coming in strong. And that's his emotional juggling act. Okay. This man is trying to balance his feelings, responsibilities, and even 2 parts of his identity. Now, did you catch that? I said 2 parts of his identity. Pause. Okay. So this is the thing, he has an identity of like the one who wants to stay in control and the one who wants to give into the pull that he feels towards you. So he's going back and forth, really trying to understand and trying to understand everything and try to keep everything in check on the outside, but the inside, baby, it is chaos. It's chaos in a like sexy, emotional, complicated kind of way. So together, the fourth house and the two of pentacles are saying he sees you as comfort. He's afraid of what that means, and he's trying to keep his cool, but you're under his skin. Okay? So stay close, sugar, because we're not done and we're about to peel back another layer and reveal even more of what he's keeping to himself. Okay? So let's go ahead and pull your next card because this story is just heating up. So stay right here. All right. So what is the energy as it does relate? I am afraid to contact you, he says. I am afraid to contact you. Okay. And I'm gonna read that energy. I was gonna pull another card, but I want to get what this statement really represents here. Okay, and why he is afraid to contact you. All right. Because listen, this next layer is giving exactly what it needs to give. And this message, it came through strong. It's here. I am afraid to contact you. So let's unpack this one because, baby, this ain't just about a mixed text. It's not about just a mixed text or, some left on red energy. This is deeper fear, vulnerability, ego versus emotion. Okay, so when he says, I'm afraid to contact you, what he really is saying is, I don't know how to approach you without being exposed. I'm scared of what I might feel if I open the door again. You got more power over my emotions than I want to admit. So let's be real. This man might walk around like he's unbothered. He might walk around like he's unbothered, but inside he's trembling. And it's not because you've done anything wrong, but because your energy is so real, so intense, so unforgettable that it disrupts his whole system. And let's tie it in with the fourth house and the two of pentacles we just pulled. Because he's trying to protect his comfort zone. He's trying to keep his balance. But you tilt the scale. You tilt the scale, and that both excites him and it scares the hell out of him. Okay, because he knows that once he reaches out, there's no going back. So what does he do? He stalls, he waits, he hopes, and maybe you'll make the move instead. But that fear, see, that's the thing. That fear, it's his wall, his armor, his defense. Because deep down, he's already contacted you, right? He's already contacted you in 1,000 unspoken ways. Okay, and guess what? We're still not done. There's more to reveal. So let's go ahead and pull your next card and go in even deeper and stay right here because the story is about to twist, okay? And you need to hear it. So let's see what else is coming through. All right. What is the energy as it does relate? Who? Four of Swords, baby. You needed this. You need this break. Honey, Spirit is saying relax, chill. The Four of Swords. And I'm picking up that you've taken your power back from this man. You pulled back your power and he's recognized this. And so he's in his feelings because of the power shift. Okay. Let me tell you something right now. This card is a whole reset button. It's a whole reset button. And Spirit is like, girl, pause, breathe, stop spiraling, start centering. Because here's the thing, you have been picking up on his energy, feeling all those little nudges, the daydreams, the confusion, and it's been draining you. It's been draining you. The Four of Swords energy says, baby, reclaim your peace, take your power back, rest, recalibrate, regroup. Okay, so this is about knowing when to fall back. And not because you're giving up, but because you're recharging your damn crown. Okay, you don't chase, you attract. And right now you're attracting clarity, healing, and alignment like a magnet dipped in gold. Okay? And don't get it twisted. He feels the shift. He feels it. That's why he's shook. That's why he's quiet. Because as you rest and reset, he's over there restless and rethinking everything. Woo! Stay with me, okay? Stay with me because this story is still unfolding and we're about to get to the real tea. So let's go ahead and pull your next card because it's getting juicier by the minute. And I already know that Spirit's about to shake the table. Okay, you ready? Let's keep going. All right, so let's see what we got coming through here. All right, what is the energy as it does relate? Spirit, what is coming through? Look at that, the grays. Short, timid, misunderstood, and shy. And this card is from the Mystical Martian Oracle deck. The grays. Baby, we getting the scoop. Honey, let me just say this. This man is intimidated by you. He's pressed, worried, never wanted to give you like your praise, your recognition, right? But baby, he can't stop it because guess what? Spirit just dropped the next piece of the puzzle. Okay, let me tell you right now, this man is not as bold as he seems. He's not. On the outside, he might keep it calm, collected, okay, and maybe a little aloof. But on the inside, you know, it's given, what if I'm not enough? It's given, she'll never really understand what's going on in here. It's given, I've never met someone who sees me this clearly, and that's terrifying. So this card screams inner conflict. Okay? He's drawn to you, magnetized. Okay? Honestly, you know, but at the same time. So he's emotionally hiding in the shadows, second guessing, you know, his next move, and really unsure if you'd ever accept the real him, the scared him, the soft him, the insecure, timid him. And that's what's behind all the silence, sis. And let's be real. You're not just dealing with a man, you're dealing with a man's inner child. The one who never really felt seen. And guess what? You see him too well. Okay? Because this is the moment in the reading where everything starts clicking. So, if you have been thinking, why the push and pull? Or why did he ghost me when it was getting deep? It's this right here. He is not used to being fully perceived. But baby, you're not wrong to feel what you feel. You just need to decide if you're willing to hold space for someone who's still learning how to show up. All right? So we have got one final card. Okay, give me a second. I want to get you, make sure you see all your cards here. I'm going to adjust them for 1 second. All right, so we got one final card, and we're going to get the energy from that. So don't go anywhere, because this, what's coming next might just be the confirmation you didn't even know you needed. Okay, so let's go. Let's see what else is coming. All right, thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? Okay. So we're going to pull the final card, and then I'm going to summarize his total secretive as energy. Okay, so look at that. The amethyst. Trust your intuition. What is Spirit saying here? Trust yourself. You're absolutely correct what you're feeling about this man. The amethyst crystal, absolutely beautiful crystal. One of my favorite crystals, right? But baby, let me catch my breath real quick. Because this final card here, it just wrapped the whole story in a purple velvet bow. Amethyst. Trust your intuition. Spirit said, you've been new and you were right, period. Let's talk about it. This man's secret energy, it's been leaking through every glance, every delay, every I'm afraid to reach out moment. Okay, and guess what? You picked up on all of it. You didn't imagine the depth, okay? You didn't make up the soul pull, okay? You didn't fabricate the connection. It was and is real, okay? The amethyst is here to crown your third eye. It's here to crown your third eye. It's telling you, stop second guessing. Start owning what you already know. He may be quiet, unsure, and low-key terrified of how deeply he feels for you, but that doesn't mean he doesn't feel it. This man is moved by you, inspired by you, humbled by you, and yes, he is scared. Because you are a mirror. You're a mirror. And looking into you means that he has to face himself. Okay? He has to face himself. It's crazy how the amethyst color here combination is the same color as the grays, the short grays card. Look at the gray and the purple. It's the same exact color. This is such a synchronicity. Wow. Okay, so, man, all right. Crazy, right? So here's your total energy summary. Listen, he feels more than he lets on. He feels more, and he's been pulling back out of fear, not disinterest. He sees your light, but worries it might blind him. And most importantly, you already knew all of this. So take a deep breath, Queen. Your intuition is undefeated. And now it's just a matter of what you want to do with what you know. Okay? It's all a matter of what you want to do with what you know. So that's your reading, Clarity family. If you're still with me, Thank you for vibing all the way through. And remember, the truth always finds its way to the ones who are ready to receive it. So trust your gut, lead with grace, and never, ever dim your light. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome back to your reading, How He Secretly Thinks of You. So we are now stepping into card 3, the direction card paired with the bold, illuminating energy of the yellow glass crystal. Now, baby, this one right here, this one's the compass, okay? This card isn't just about what he feels. It is about where it's all going and what path he's on. Okay, so where you stand in his life's journey, and if he's finally ready to step up or stay lost in the sauce. Okay, the yellow glass crystal, now that's the solar plexus energy. It's confidence, identity, purpose. So right away, Spirit's asking, is he finding his direction, or is he scared to walk the path towards you? Right? So let's go ahead and dive in. Let's dive in, because first off, this man is overwhelmed with options, but only one truly matters to him. Only one option truly matters to him. You. Okay, you. Because he may act like he's unsure, distracted, or even like preoccupied, but underneath that, he's laser focused on figuring out where he fits in your world, okay? Does he deserve to stand beside you? Will he rise to the occasion or fade into the background like a what if? These are all the things that are in his head. Here's the tea. He sees you as someone who knows who she is. You walk with power. You make moves with intention, and you don't chase, you attract. See, that energy, it shakes him, but it also draws him in like a magnet. Okay, so he wants to match that. He wants to match it, but he's afraid of falling and failing in front of you. Okay, so Spirit is saying, honey, he's at a crossroads. He's at a crossroad, and it's one road, that leads to comfort, silence, and avoiding growth. The other leads right to you, but it's going to cost him his excuses, okay? And trust me, he knows it. He knows it. You are his direction. You are the light at the end of the overthinking tunnel. Okay, and he just got to find the courage. He got to find the courage to follow that light instead of hiding in the shadows of what could go wrong. Right? So here's what you do, sis. Listen. Don't lower your frequency to match his fear. Stay in your power and keep your direction clear, because whether he joins your journey or not, you are moving forward. And the universe, it's always blesses a woman who chooses herself. It always, okay? Because we're not done yet, though. We're not. You know how I got you, right? So stay with me, because we're going to pull your next card, and it's about to just really take this story even deeper. So let's pull it, and make sure you stay with me until the end of your reading, because I'm going to summarize your total energy. Sagittarius. All right. I'm going to pull the next card, and I'm going to read the energy together. Sagittarius, of course, could be in the top placements of his chart or yours, his birth chart or yours. This is that happy-go-lucky energy, the philosophical energy that he sees within you, the independence, the generosity, traveling, risk-taking. All right? Ethical. So look at that. 7 of Cups. You got Sagittarius and the 7 of Cups coming through. Okay, so let's see here. I do want to point out that the 7 of Cups, so this energy is water and emotion. So it resonates with the water zodiacs. You got Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Okay? All right. And I didn't mean to say Scorpio like that, but y'all know about Scorpios, okay? Listen, I love Scorpios, especially high vibrating Scorpios. Love them. Um, and don't get me wrong, every zodiac can vibrate on a high or low vibrational frequency. It just really depends where they are in that moment. Okay. But listen, Spirit is not playing with this one because Sagittarius, that's the freedom fighter of the zodiac. Bold, adventurous, curious, and always in search of truth and meaning. So if Sagittarius had a love language, it would be let me roam, right? But don't let me go. That's Sagittarius right there. So sis, when this energy comes through in your reading, especially connected to his secret thoughts, this man sees you as the whole damn experience. Whole damn experience, not just a vibe, not just a phase, but a journey. He sees your light, your independence, your deep soul, and it both excites him and intimidates him. Okay, now pair it here with the Seven of Cups. Oops. This man is spinning. He's spinning. He's caught in his head, imagining every possibility. Like, what if I step up? What if I mess it up? What if she's too good for me? What if I'm not ready? But here's the kicker. Among all these fantasy options, you are the only one he sees in Technicolor. Everything else is static. He's drawn to you like truth to fire. And this Sagittarius pool, honey, it's magnetic. Okay? So let me break it all the way down. Listen. This man's mind, it's flooded with visions of you in his future, right? In his arms, on his path. But he is scared of choosing wrong or choosing too late. So he's trying to figure out if he can handle the fire you bring, because he knows one thing for certain. You aren't the kind of woman you figure out. You're the kind you rise for. So now we've pulled back another layer of his truth. We pulled back another layer of his truth, but we are not done yet. Okay? So stay with me, Clarity family, because we're heading into your next card and baby, it's about to seal the deal. Okay? Let's see what Spirit has to say. What is the energy as it does relate? All right, so what's coming through? Look at that, the Nephilim, Nephilim, controversial, assessing, and new perspectives. And this card is from the Mystic Martian Oracle deck. All right, so let's see what's going on here. All right, so what am I picking up? Thank you, Spirit. This one don't come out unless something big is shifting. Nephilim energy is all about the controversial, the unspoken, the taboo. And wait for it. Listen, it's about seeing things in a whole new light. So let me break it down, all the way down. This man, he has been assessing you from the sidelines, watching, wondering, and he might be keeping it quiet, but your energy is shaking something in him, something deep, something undeniable. Okay? He is trying to make sense of how you got under his skin like this, how he's out here comparing every other option to you. And let's be honest, there's no comparison. You cracked open a perspective in him that he wasn't ready for. That it's like that, I didn't know I needed her until I met her kind of vibe. And it scares him a little because this isn't light flirting or like a casual interest. This is soul level shift. And Nephilim asks, what happens when your presence challenges his entire way of seeing love, desire, and connection? That's what this card asks. Okay? He's feeling it. He might be, fighting it. He might be fighting it. But sis, he's in it. Okay? So here's the tea. This card confirms that your energy is making him rethink everything. He has never met anyone like you. And he knows that if he comes forward, he can't come halfway. He better come correct. This man is not just low-key obsessed. He's not just low-key obsessed. He's unraveling and really trying to figure out how to meet you at your level, right? Meet you at the level you demand without losing himself in the fire. Because, baby, he gonna get burnt. I'm telling you, because you've raised your standards and you're not to be played with, okay? Stay with me. Stay with me, Clarity Queen, because we're about to pull your a couple of more cards, okay? Before we get to that final card, we're going to pull a couple of more. So let's see where the energy is headed. All right, let's see what's coming through. All right, so let's see what's up. Okay, so what's the energy as it does for you? You got 2 cards left. This one, the next one, and then we'll summarize his whole sneaky ass energy, right? Look at that. Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, baby. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and lay your 2 cards out. And we're going to read the entire energy of these 2. And then we're going to summarize. So you got the Knight of Pentacles. Let's see what else. I feel like you're going to meet someone that's very stable and reliable and offer you like a dream life. You know what I mean? Someone that's loyal AF. I'm telling you. And this is what this man is afraid of. He knows that, he didn't step up to the plate. So let's see what else is coming through. He wants to be this Knight of Pentacles, but he's not. You have the Phantom Quartz. Embrace change. Look at this confirmation coming through. As soon as Spirit gave us that message about change, there's a huge shift and change coming in your financial affairs. And I feel like for you yourself, I feel like you're going to have already have and speak in the present moment like the Master Jesus teaches us. Speak in the present moment, right? You have a full bag yourself, baby. Abundance, prosperity, health and wealth, happiness, love. And the Phantom Quartz crystal, and I said quartz, Quartz, is saying embrace change, baby, which is something that this man is finding it hard to do. So let's go ahead and get this energy here of the Phantom Quartz and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so what am I picking up coming through straight off? Listen, these 2 cards are spilling the entire tea. So stay locked in. Now let's talk about this Knight of Pentacles, because this card here, listen, he wants to be this man for you. Stable, loyal, grounded, a provider, a protector. He wants to build. But here's the truth. He's moving slow as molasses. Slow as molasses. And not because he's careful, because he's scared. Scared that he can't give you what he knows you deserve. Okay? He sees you leveling up, manifesting, glowing, and attracting abundance like it's your birthright. And baby, it is. Okay? He sees that you have already started building your dream life without him. And now he's out there, with regret, whispering in his ear. Now, here comes the Phantom Quartz. Spirit said it loud and clear. This man is fighting change. He's fighting change, but you are the change. You're the shift. You're the glow up. You're the storm and the peace that follows. And listen, change is already unfolding for you, because this crystal is confirmation that you're stepping into a timeline where your self-worth, your bag, your power, and your peace are front and center. You're manifesting a love that doesn't require you to shrink, question, or wait. And if he can't keep up, the universe already has someone real lined up. A knight who doesn't hesitate. Okay? So he can go as slow as he'd like. He can take his precious little time. It will not affect you. So here's the thing. Let's go ahead and wrap this up, babe, because your final card is here, right? We're gonna go ahead and summarize it, because I went ahead and pulled the Phantom Quartz as your final card. So I'm just gonna summarize. Oh, you know what? No, I did not pull your final card. Hold on, stay with me. Oh, I'm so glad. Man, it just did not feel completely complete. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay, so yes, let's get your final message here. All right, so let's see what's coming up. All right, so here it is. It's your final card, and then the summary will summarize the total energy. Look at what he's saying. I am becoming a better person, is what he says. Do you believe him? Do you believe him? He says it. I am becoming a better person. Well, let me tell you what I'm picking up. I feel like he definitely wants to be a better person. Well, let me tell you exactly what I feel. Honey, listen, Clarity Queen. Yeah, listen, you felt that energy shift too, didn't you? Because it wasn't quite complete without this card. And now it's here. Okay? Spirit did not miss. I am becoming a better person. This is his final confession. The one that he hopes will shift how you see him. The one he prays, will make space for him in your heart, even after all that hesitation. And listen, does he mean it? Yeah. In his soul, he does. But babe, growth isn't just about saying it. It isn't. It's about showing it. Okay. So here's your total energy reading. Okay. He sees you as the sun, his warmth, his clarity, his joy, but he's been in that Nine of Swords type of energy. Okay. He's worried about this Knight of Pentacles energy when he really should be focusing on himself. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. He didn't let you get close. He did not let you get close because he knew that you would see his real self, all his wounds, the unfinished like healing and the doubts. And you have been patient. You trusted your intuition. You've allowed space. Okay? Now, this isn't just about his journey. It's a reminder that you don't have to wait for someone to catch up to the version of themselves that they're still working on. Because you are already becoming a better person too, with or without him. Okay. So now what? Well, that's your choice. It's your choice because the ball is in your court. It's in your court. But Spirit made one thing crystal clear. Trust your gut. Trust your light. Trust what you already know. And, he's truly becoming a better man. And if he's truly becoming a better man, he won't just say it. He'll show up, step up, and match your growth. Otherwise, baby, you keep rising, shining, and manifesting the love that doesn't need to be unlocked. It already sees your worth from day one. Your reading is complete. Beautiful soul. And let me just say, woo, listen, you are powerful AF. Okay? So thank you for allowing me to channel this message for you. If you want a personalized one-on-one session to dive even deeper into his energy on your path or your next move, the link is in the description. Okay? I am sending you lots of love and good energy. And remember, your intuition never lies.